Welcome everyone to Leveling Up in Personal Life. I would like to introduce a close friend of mine that I have been friends with for a few years now. Colin McCafrey is a salesman, college student, and fitness influencer. I've been watching his journey for the past few years, and I'm proud of the progress that he has made. Colin and I will be collaborating on 6 segments for you guys. This episode is about leveling up in your personal life with successful habits and morals. The next episodes will discuss making money, the power of discipline and gym in your health, influencing, finding sponsorships and marketing, door-to-door sales, and fighting mental battles. Without further ado, I'll let Colin introduce himself.
Hey, first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me on, bro.
Of course, man.
Excited to do this, but what's up, everybody? I'm Colin McCafrey. Known Jamin for a few years now. It's one of the boys. But yeah, like he said, I'm a salesman, fitness influencer, huge into fitness. Love the grind, love the hustle, and I'm here to inspire y'all. You're going to get a little more inside depth into what my background is like, what my life's like on a daily basis. I'm excited to get this started, and let's do it.
The secret of success is found in your daily habits. You are what you do. Your habits define you. Successful habits provide a framework for consistently taking actions that align with your goals. Your worth is your good habits minus your bad habits. What are some key habits successful people commonly practice?
Some of the main habits that I personally have disciplined myself to do every day: get up at a good time, eat right, and stay true to yourself mainly. Another couple habits would be finding a good routine and just taking one day at a time. That's something I live by. The quote I live by is, you get out of it what you put into it. So you wake up ready to start the day, you put the work in, and the outcome will be there.
Definitely time management is a big one. Making a schedule, planning your day, making sure that your day is running efficiently, prioritizing tasks and allocating time for specific tasks, and basically just not wasting time. Time management is very important. You have 24 hours in one day, and you know what I mean? It's really about what you do with that.
Yeah, I would agree 100%, bro. I mean, time is everything. Time is money. Time is life. You never know when your day is going to come, so you got to make the most of it every single day. If you don't, then you might leave this earth with an unfulfilled life. But that's what I do every day. Wake up, get ready to grind, and make the most out of each day.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And another successful habit is goal setting. You know what I mean? Knowing what you got to get done, reviewing your goals, staying focused and motivated, breaking down the bigger goals into smaller, more manageable goals. So, you know what I mean? It's easier to do and not procrastinate on. So how important would you say that goal setting is in your day-to-day, life?
Bro, I would say that's also one of the main factors I forgot to mention a minute ago. If you don't have goals in your life, then what are you working towards? Every day I wake up with something to work towards, right? Whether it be a tiny goal for that day, that all those tiny goals add up into one big end goal at the end. You know what I mean? If you wake up with no purpose in your life and you wake up just living, that's great, but you got to find a purpose, right? God put you on this earth for a certain reason. You got to work your behind off in order to get to it every day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. One of my ultimate goals is to make a career out of podcasting. I have to break it down into smaller, more manageable goals for me. My personal goal is every podcast I want to improve a little bit more. So if I consistently post a podcast every single week, and every single podcast I improve a little bit on the editing side, I improve a little bit on the performance side, and I improve a little bit on, the planning and research side, then ultimately I will get better, and there's nothing that can stop me from success.
That's exactly right, bro. Just like you're saying, you put that time in, you're going to get 1% better every day. And that just doesn't go for podcasting, that goes into all aspects of life. Whatever you want to do, whether it be school, whether it be your job, but whether it be just you as a person in a relationship, bro, you got to get 1% better every day. If you put your mind to it and you do that 1% every single day, the outcome will be there. It's just a matter of time.
Another habit that is really good to incorporate in your life is daily exercise.
Personal exercise, bro, that's my life, right? That's the thing I look forward to every day, besides working, besides talking to the people I love. But exercise is a huge driving factor for me, and I've had so many benefits from it. Incorporating some sort of exercise into your daily routine, it'll help you have a clear head, right?
Definitely.
I use that time to just not think about anything else, right? If I'm having a crappy day, I'll go to the gym. I'll have that 2 hours just to myself, no distractions, right? I use that.
Clear your mind.
Clear my mind. Use that time to just think about stuff, right? Think about what I'm going through. Think about just all that stuff. I mean, I would even say like most of my ideas come to me in the gym, right? It's just me and the iron locked in. So I would say that plays a big part in it too. And just the exercise factor, like better in your body, right? You feel good, you look good, everything.
Perform well, yeah.
Perform well. If you're just a bum sitting around not doing anything, right, you're gonna look kind of lazy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the people who don't work out aren't lazy, but me personally, I would say it's helped me a ton. And if it wasn't for fitness, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Continuous learning is very important. You know, make it a habit to seek knowledge and learn something new every single day. Self improvement is a core value on the DCL podcast. And if you get anything out of this podcast, then I hope you can improve yourself and smile while doing so. So, you know, how do you find ways to learn on a consistent basis?
Me, I just like to surround myself with like-minded people, you know? I'm like a sponge. Like, even you, every time I'm with you, bro, it's like me absorbing stuff and me putting myself in a position where other people are doing other stuff where they can teach me stuff, right? I'm a one man. I mean, I got goals and I got a direction. I know where my life is going, but I would say I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for all the people around me, just because they've helped me realize stuff. They've taught me stuff that I wouldn't know on my own. You know what I mean? It's cool to have that team behind your back, even though it's only you.
Yeah, and that's definitely an underrated part of, you know, trying to be successful and chasing your dreams is having a team with like-minded goals around you. You know, I say this on every single podcast. You are the 5 people you hang around. So your team that you have around you, the people that you have around you got to make sure that they're supportive and that they're here for you and that they have your best interest in heart.
100%. And another thing too is that another quote I believe in is that you are who you surround yourself with, right? I'd say, I mean, a few years ago, high school, beginning college, like I was with the wrong crowd, kind of beat, and I just knew I wasn't myself. I was getting lazy, wasn't hitting the gym, all that kind of stuff. But once I put myself in that position to be around like-minded people and people who had aspirations and goals, that's when I leveled up myself and took that next step to be the better person. You know?
Something that really isn't mentioned as much is gratitude. You know what I mean? Being able to cultivate gratitude and, you know, have appreciation for the positive aspects of your life. And it can embrace your overall happiness and well-being. You know what I mean? Having that self-talk, you know, writing in a daily journal, thanking your higher power or whatever you believe in, but having that positive self-talk, that gratitude that I'm happy for life, I'm blessed for what I have, that definitely can, you know, help you shift your perspective.
Bro, you couldn't have said it any better, bro. I mean, just dive into it a little bit. I mean, I would say that's a big thing in my life, bro. Just gratitude, being grateful for what you have. I mean, I was in like a little spot where I just like mentally didn't know what I was doing, didn't know where I was supposed to go. But I would say half a year ago, started looking into more into God. My girlfriend's mom is actually the one who introduced that to me. Shout out Amy. But yeah, every day I wake up and I'm just like thankful because I know that there's people who have it worse than I do. There's other kids across the country who are just fiending for food and water when I just have that at my convenience, right? No one's giving me this opportunity to make this money. No one's giving me this opportunity like to come to school in regards to like other people, right? Other people have it way worse. So I would say one thing that'll absolutely change your mindset and shift the way you live your life is actually every day, once a day, morning or at night, think about how people have it worse, right? And just be thankful for everything that you've got, you know? Look around you, like right here, doing the podcast with my boy. Like not everyone gets the opportunity to just do something like this, right? So it's just the super small stuff to be grateful for.
Yeah, and not everyone even has the opportunity to access a podcast. So if you're here, you know what I mean? Be grateful that you have this internet connection, that you have this $1,000 device to be able to watch podcasts and things like this on, and just being appreciative for what you have.
For everything, bro. And that goes in all aspects, whether it be just food, just life, and just events that you get to experience. Not a lot of other people get to experience, bro. I would say typical guys like us, I mean, we're a small percentage of like the people that should be grateful. Like we've gotten way better than a lot of other people. You know what I mean? I'm forever grateful for that. So always keep that in the back of your head, you know? And it'll lead you to many places in life.
Many great places.
Many great places, bro.
Yes,
for real.
Rome was not built in a day. You know what I mean? Start breaking down your habits if it seems like too much or too time consuming. You know, it makes it to where it's easier to get started. It reduces your feelings of, you know, being overwhelmed. So how can someone develop and maintain successful habits in their daily life?
So I would say I'll use my fitness journey as an example. I graduated high school. I was 110 pounds my senior year of high school. I know I was a little skinny guy. And I was your typical kid, you know, tried to fit in with the wrong crowd, got pushed around a lot, and I was just sick of it. So I saw a little podcast one day, bro, and it was like it takes 60 days to create a habit, right? So I went to the gym, didn't know what I was doing at first, but I stuck with it for 60 days, right? Didn't see any results, but I just thought to myself, I got to trust the process, right? Results aren't going to come overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. So I just kept grinding. I kept putting the work in, put my head down, and then results came after. Started eating, to the point where I was almost yakking over the toilet sometimes. Just because I got a little crazy about it because I fell in love with it.
Yakking no vodka.
yeah, for real. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I would say just those little things every day ultimately leading to that end goal. And it's just a matter of timing. If it doesn't seem like someone's coming to you super fast, just wait and keep putting the work in. Everything will fall into place. I promise you.
In my personal life, I just know that I have a goal. I have a mission. I'm tunnel vision. I know where I want to be. I know that I want change, and I'm just hungry for it. And I'm going to do whatever I need to do to be able to get there, whether that mean putting in 12-hour days or skipping that party or just, you know, just staying in the room and focusing on what I got to focus on. Then that's just what I got to do. So really, it's just my vision, and, you know, I got an ultimate discipline that can't be touched. Yep. And that's just what keeps me moving through life.
100%. And I feel like being at college too, like you see a lot of these kids, right? They're just only thinking about parties, this and that. But bro, me and Jamie were in the same fraternity together, and like he's one of the only kids I've seen that actually is focused on something other than just that party and college kids in general, right? Yeah. Like very few guys that I've seen at college in this area that have actually that know what they're doing, know what they want to do with their life, and don't mind missing out on stuff in order to better yourself, right?
I definitely appreciate that too. Yeah. You too, man. You've always been on your grind. You got a vision. You know where you want to be, and you've been chasing it. You've been getting there. So, you know, definitely got to respect that, especially for, you know, people like us who are in an environment where it's not popular to chase your goals or to better yourself. And it's more popular to, you know, pull the hottest girl and go to the parties. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
we're able to push through that temptation and just get what we got to get done and focus on our dreams and goals because we know that we got a bigger vision in life. So
yes, sir. Yeah, it's more than just partying in college, man. I mean, have your fun, but you got to find the crew. You got to find the crew that'll lead you to stuff, right?
Yeah,
100%, dog.
So, speaking about that, what are some bad habits that we can have that, you know what I mean, can limit us from our full potential?
Bad habits? I would say the main one, being lazy, bro. Being lazy is the biggest bad habit ever. Sit in bed all day. I would say sleeping in. I mean, I sleep in every now and then when I don't got stuff to do because I'm super tired. But, bro, I mean, being lazy, you know, not getting up for the day with a purpose. Junk food, too. Junk food, mental. That'll have a huge toll on your mental health, bro.
It makes you tired, and it just you feel sick of yourself.
You need like whole foods to replenish your body. I mean, that shit was made in a factory, like, you know what I mean? Some other bad habits, though, I would just say just being distracted, having too many things going on at once. It's good to be busy, but you have to have a certain thing that you're disciplined to look forward to every day, right? You can't just be bouncing around, this and that.
Yeah, similar to what you said, just basically low value activities. Like, you know, talking negative about others or negative self-talk or excessive video games or social media scrolling. You know what I mean? The video games and social media, that's cool in moderation. Yeah, so definitely figure out how much time should I be putting into this and, you know, limit yourself. But I think definitely wasting time and, low value activities are definitely a horrible habit to have.
I agree 100%, especially those video games, bro. I mean, personally, I've never been a huge video game kid. I'll play it every now and then with my little bro, but growing up, I was always an outside kid. I never was one of those guys sitting in the basement playing COD. I was always outside doing stuff. And especially now, I feel like it's just taking time. I mean, you know, a little 2K with the boys every now and then is kind of fun, right? Some tournaments, some UFC kind of stuff. But there's a certain point where you got to limit that, right? You're just taking time away. Time is money. Time is life, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I'm going to be real. If you're over 18, then you should not be playing the video game before 6 p.m.
Nah, Get your stuff done. If that's what you choose to do with your free time at the end of the night, everyone go crazy, man. As long as you grind out the day and you save that and, you know, till the end.
Yeah, but don't wake up and play video games. That's the one thing I tell you don't do.
It's a bad start to the day. While
it
we're on that topic, well, what are some of your morning routines? Like, let's go through a little morning routine.
Okay, yeah. My morning routines, habits that I have incorporated is I usually like to wake up and not scroll on social media. That's something that, I've made a personal goal. Some nights or some mornings I give in, but definitely it's something that I can stay away from. So really I like to wake up, stay away from technology for as long as I can. Step outside. I like to just step outside as soon as I wake up, look at the sun, feel the sun, hear the birds, practice being mindful and living in the moment.
Yeah,
And
be
then
present, bro.
yeah,
You know.
I just make it a goal to pick up a book. Not every time I can just sit up and read for an hour every morning, but if I can pick up a book and if I can read one page, or if I could find one good sentence that I could just read and then analyze and then think of, and then that just gets my mind started. So I definitely like to pick up a book in the morning. I don't do a full workout in the morning, but I do calisthenics, as in like stretching, moving my body around, because, right now I'm in a little phase where, I got really bad shoulders, really bad knees. So I don't get into the heavy lifting, but I do a lot of like the calisthenics to, get my body ready to start lifting again.
Yeah, you can get that blood flow through you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My routine's kind of similar, I'd say. I wake up, I'll grab my phone every now and then, but I always have a liter of water next to my bed. First thing I do in the morning, slug a liter of water, right?
Definitely. I finish up a water bottle,
Yeah,
but you
for
definitely
real.
got to drink water.
Need
Man.
to, bro. You think about it, like the whole night you're sleeping, you're dehydrated, right? You're burning calories, and so after the water, I'll go and make a little breakfast, and then I'll bang some push-ups out too. Bang some push-ups out, go back in my room, and every morning I pick up this book. It's called Kingdom Man, right? It's a devotional book. So every day you read, it's like 2 pages, right? The left side of that book is basically like an event that happened in someone's life, whether it be in association to sports or anything else. And then after that, it's kind of like a Bible scripture kind of relating to that. And at the end of that, it takes 2 pages, right? There's a little, like a prayer and a reflection too. So it like asks you questions at the end. There's 3 questions. And it's like, what are you going to do today to do this and that? What are you going to do today to be better? And it's not something you have to actually write down. It's just something to think about, right? And that'll get you in the mindset to just attack the day and conquer it. You know?
Definitely. I like that insight a lot.
Yeah. So I would say that's pretty much my morning routine. That, and then go to my meeting, go straight to work, grind. Either that, depending on the day, I'll either get a lift in the morning in, or I'll just go late at night. But I'm hitting it one way or another. So you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Finding a way to do so.
Yeah, you got to, bro. You got to stay sharp. Stay sharp. So for the people who are watching, find a habit every morning that you can develop for 60 days at a time. Find something that you enjoy doing and that'll put you in the right mind space to go and attack that day, right? Whether you had a bad night last night, it's a new day, it's a fresh start. So find something that'll just get you motivated and get you grinding.
The hardest thing to do is to start it the first time. But if you can start it the first time, I don't care if it's, reading a book for 5 minutes or doing 5 push-ups every morning, but just start. That's the most important thing, getting up and executing.
Yep, 100%. If you don't get up, you're not going to execute, bro.
No, you're not.
If you don't execute, nothing's going to fall into place in your life. So you got to be on top of that. I would say morning time is the most crucial time in the entire day to get your mind right and think about your thoughts for the day, right? Plan your stuff out. Another thing I do is I write my schedule down for the day, right? Sometimes I would say mostly the night before too. I'll write down my schedule for the next day. I've got a little planner. Some people think planners are a little cliche, right? But I think it's helped me out so much.
I've got it. He's witnessing. I've got my life planned out all the way until July 31st.
Look at this guy. That's what I like to see, bro. That's what I like to see. And you want to know something I've noticed too, even with school, bro.
Yeah.
We had that conversation a few months ago. You showed me your notes. It was every assignment laid out.
Every assignment.
And guess what? I doubt you missed an assignment, right?
No, I didn't miss nothing. I got all A's in my classes. I got literally a 104, 101, a 100, 98. It was like a 94 and then a 90.
Yeah.
Like I got crazy grades because I knew what I got to get done. I scheduled it. I was months in advance and I ended up getting it all done and I did perfect.
There you go. If y'all don't have a routine, y'all got to get one. Start writing your stuff down, write your agendas down, write down the stuff you have to do. If not, it's going to slip your mind unless you got a photogenic memory.
Definitely. Man, control your life.
Man, control your life. You heard the man himself.